Guess what, guys? It's King Empire, and we're gonna be doing a road to top 100 on the Uber's ladder on Pokemon Showdown. And we'll be changing teams every episode. And this first week we'll be using a team that was pretty much created by Sweep for the Gengarite Suspect test. And the only changes I made are some very minor EV changes. And I switch out a Dialga, which I need to move so you can see. I have a Dialga that basically replaced a Stunfisk he had, and he was just using Stunfisks for fun. Dialga basically does the same thing it did, which was T-waving and Stealth Rocking, but this just gives me a better, more solid check to Geomancy, Xerneas, and Kyogre. Just other things in general, as it's very bulky on the special side. And T-Wave just crimples stuff. So yeah, that's the team. It's Dialga, Bandit Ho-Oh, Stall 2, Arceus Water, Defensive Xerneas, and Defensive Yveltal. So let's get into a game here. We are starting out at 1,000. So this series may go on for quite a bit. And I feel like that maybe a Dialga he's gonna lead with, so I'm gonna lead off my Xerneas. As he leads off with this thing, I can take any one hit and just knock him out with a Moonblast. So I think that's what I am going to do. He's taking quite a long time to pick a move. He goes for Outrage for some stupid reason, and for some stupid reason that does not knock him out. I know it's uninvested, but come on. He's okay. This guy's a complete noob. He has Air Balloon on his Xerneas. I can just switch out my Ho-Oh. As how this thing goes for Outrage. Okay then. So I'm sure I'm going for Sacred Fire, because now I am forced to switch out, as he ends up quitting, and our rating is now 1040, and we can get into the next game now. And it seems interesting. I'm sort of want just get advantage if he leads off with Darkrai, which he does not. He can't really do anything to me, as he gets a crit, which is unfortunate. I do not get the run of Sacred Fire, which is also unfortunate, but I do Arceus Water. And I can just Judgment and do hit this. I'm honestly fine if he goes out in the Shaman Sky. He ends up going out into Gengar. Honestly, this is what I most want him to leave on, and for some reason I outspeed him, so he must be modest. Maybe he's not even max speed. There's no way he's timid unless he's running no speed on it. I am running a good amount of speed on this though. And I think Dialga is my best switch in for the Seed Flare. He does get the special defense drop, but just killing it with a Draco Meteor would be amazing. As he ends up quitting as well. So on moves you can see, and we are now at 1071, and we can get into another game now. Now, a sort of similar team. This is pretty much an OU team, besides that could be Mega Gengar. Let's lead off with Mewtwo. It does good against everything besides. No, it does good against everything besides Exadrill and maybe Rotom. Rotom can't do anything to me though, besides like getting a status onto me. And I do have heal or I aromatherapy, and he just ends up quitting. Okay. We are now at 11:06. Look how fast we're learning on the ladder. Look at these scrubs. And he's a lot of physical attackers. And he forfeits as well. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Like, I'm good at Ubers, but I'm not even playing games. We are now at 11:26. Okay then. Give me a second to close out all these games we played. And yeah, let's hop right back in. And we have a real team, it looks like. I'm predicting the Darkrai lead. I will go out into my damn, I've dread played on the Volto. I should replace it with the Rocky helmet. I honestly, besides when I first like copied the team for sweep, I haven't really changed it all that much. This is fine, as I can just go for Bandit EQ. It hits everything. The only thing that wants to take this is Giratina. If he goes for Shadow Call, I'm gonna get off just a huge chunk of damage. He goes for Flash Cannon, just sacking his Dialga. And honestly, once if I just switch out here, I'm back to full HP. I'm gonna switch out into my Voltol here. After that damage, a Sucker Punch should be able to knock this thing out. And if it doesn't, I think it can outspeed and knock this thing out. He goes for Fire Blast for some weird reason. Because I'm free to foul play. He could switch out to Darkrai here. That is his only switch into this. Because he has special attacks for some reason, which is very, very bad. As he ends up quitting, I really was hoping this guy would give us a good match because he does have a physical overload. So his team would get annoying if I lost my Evoltol. And yeah, 11:49. Yeah, we're gonna start a new battle. Now we just have to wait. Okay. So let's lead off Ho-Oh, because why not? And that's the worst possible matchup we could have gotten. Okay, so let's switch out an Xerneas, since we need it for nothing. The only thing he has a decent matchup against is the Darkrai. His monster, that's Assault Vest. That's lefties. Dude, you're not taking it. You're not taking hits after Geomancy. Well, can't really do anything to Arceus Water. Besides burn me, fucking bitch. I'm gonna go for the recover. As he switches out in his Mewtwo. A T-Bolt will not Oko me. I am going for a will-o-wisp here. And we find out he's a special attacking one. So we can switch right out into our Dialga. That Thunder is a surprising amount, and he gets the pair on us. That's a pain. I can go for my rocks here. Since he is Thunder, I really don't see him having. That's fine by me. I have Volta, who's looking like a good switch in. That does nothing to me. I just knock him out. Although we did get a decent chunk out. All I could ever ask for is he is special attacking, which is a pain. But I can't just go for the sucker punch here, and he goes for his priority move. That is cool, as I have Sacred Fire. Actually, I'd rather go for EQ. As I wait, no, I don't even have a Toxic user. Sacred Fire is the best for me. Sorry guys, I was thinking that I do not want to burn the Lugia if his switch is in, because I'd rather Toxic it, but I do not have a Toxic user. And he does not go down to burn because he's lefties. I'm just gonna switch on my Dialga just to sponge a hit. And he just goes down to the burn this turn. As Entei is his best switch in. Darkrai is a decent switch in if he is Focus Blast. Well, Lucario is a good switch in because it forces me out into something else, whatever. And yeah, when a Draco meter is that does a good chunk, but I just knock him out. And I'm pretty much forced to switch out here, as this is my real win condition against the Lugia. Yeah, I have a pretty much free switch right out into my Ho-Oh here. That does nothing. Actually did more than I thought I would. And I'm free to Sacred Fire. That does so much. I can just knock him out here, which is amazing. He's forced out into his Darkrai, and I can honestly just switch out my Dialga, go for a flash, go for T-Wave, Flash Cannon, you know. And if he somehow beats my Dialga, Ho-Oh just cleans up. The best play is going for a T-Wave. See, actually a Spacer Run, but I do eat that up. And since I'm paralyzed as well, he'll probably still outspeed me. At this point, I just wanted to get some damage off. And if I can live another hit, I will go for my Draco Meteor. He could get paralyzed, I could get paralyzed. He goes for Nasty Plot. It does not matter as I do knock him out. My best play is to just T-Wave as he Nasty Plots. This is bad. So no matter if I get T-Wave off, Nasty Plot means nothing. I really hope I didn't choke this by not going right out to my Ho-Oh. But I should be able to pull through. If he just knocks me out, that is fine. That's +2 anything, unless he has like Rock Sign. Nothing should be knocking me out. Actually, I'm gonna go for EQ as it will still knock him out. Aura Spirit is nothing. And that is game. We are now, if it ever gives us a score, we are now 1181. Not even bad. Not even bad. So yeah, let's just get rid of these. And let's look for another battle. Can we get a game, please? Can we please get a game? Ooh, there is power on this team. Enough of my Ho-Oh. This is fine. Uh-oh. That was a horrible play. And I will probably lose this game. For some reason, I thought I could take a return after fake out. I should have sacked Arceus Water. No, I should have sacked Mewtwo there. As he just sacks his Kangaskhan to get off absolutely minimal damage. And that is great for me as I have my Mewtwo can come in and just beat this thing. Now I can just go for a couple recovers. This Darkrai is gonna be very annoying. At this point, it's looking like my father will be So I feel like my best Darkrai father is probably my physically defensive. I'll probably just switch right out into my Yveltal. This is fine. I can go for Moonblast. As you see, I eat that up. My best player is going for Moonblast. He knocks me out with a Psycho Boost. Now I have my RC water to come in, which was a good play as he actually ends up being Focus Blast. Because now I get off his Will-O-Wisp, I can go for recovers, and he gets the flinch, which is very unfortunate. But due to Life Orb, he'll be dying anyways, and that's fine by me. I'm free to just T-Wave. I now get to just kill something. So I successfully defeat Shaman Sky. As I actually did not kill it. And I may have lost this game because of how stupidly I played my Evoltol. I'm gonna go right for Sucker Punch, as it really just comes down to me waking up before he knocks me out. As he is sashed. As he outplays me and I actually lost. I wasn't thinking he carried that. That is my bad, guys. GG indeed. And yeah, we did lose a game today, but I'm not too worried about it. We won 6-1. Yeah, I really played dumb with my Ho-Oh. We would have won that if I didn't play like a dumbass with my Ho-Oh. So, yeah. It's my bad we lost. Next time we will continue this with a different team. We may use this team again later on, as we didn't really get to showcase it much. But yeah, you'll be seeing this team again, either in a team showcase or later on. That's it for now, guys, and see you later.